Okay, well, I don't know that one, but we can do it. Okay, it's counting. All right.
I just wanted to show you Izzo by Jay-Z, MTV Unplugged.
I hear you.
With the Roots.
But we're doing this now.
But that song is so good.
I'm sure it's a great song.
I was listening to Pandora, I think.
Pandora?
And it came on.
Yeah.
But I hate Pandora.
Yeah, screw Pandora.
Because they have like a monthly cap on how many songs you can listen to.
That's not true anymore.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
How do you know?
How
it's
do
like
you
all
know?
of a sudden, because a friend of mine, a friend of a friend.
Works there?
No, they were like pissed off because you like can't listen, or they couldn't listen for the rest of the month.
No, it used to be like that, but they changed it.
Yeah, they changed it.
'Cause I
they
listened to
made
it
it so you have to pay for it.
I listened to it for hours and hours and hours, and it has never run out on me. And it used to, though.
Well, you should listen to it for hours, and hours.
Okay. So anyway, let's, this is the Noreaster Podcast. This is the inaugural Noreaster Podcast.
We went away for the winter.
And we don't even know what the hell a podcast was.
Wait, we were here in the winter.
Were we? This is winter still. Has it been officially spring?
Yeah, it's spring.
March 22nd.
Most of the winter.
Anyway.
It got cold.
So
we didn't like going out.
Apparently podcasts just talk for...
I didn't know that.
Just talk for a while. So we're going to talk for half an hour, and you're probably going to stop listening. You might skip ahead and see if it gets better.
I did bring music, but we're not going to play it.
Right, because we...
So I'll just think about my music, maybe say something.
So anyway, the reason we're podcasting is because we're no longer welcome on the radio.
Yeah, we got kicked the fuck out.
Yeah. But now we can do that. We can say...
Oh, yeah, I just swore.
You can swear. It's
Nice.
Liberating, right?
What's up, kids?
Yeah.
We're role models.
Yeah. Suck it. Anyway, so yeah, that's what a podcast is. You just talk.
So you, look at stuff, point at stuff. They can't see me point.
No.
But I'm just going to talk about it. Oh, hey, there's a drill in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, use that for sorted projects.
Let's put a few things together. There's a drill. There's a Rusty Dewey's with a cat. And then there's a TV monitor. Oh, so I'm watching Rusty Dewey's drill a cat on TV.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
So that's what a podcast is.
Apparently. No, I don't. I still don't. I don't know.
I know now because you told me.
I watched one guy's podcast. Well, I didn't watch it. I listened to it.
Who?
This is Bill Burr. He's a comedian.
Oh, he's that really, really angry guy.
Yeah, he's really angry. It's funny.
He is hilariously angry, I guess. He starts really confrontational, and then he kind of keeps going confrontational and brings it around to make it funny.
Right.
But it's always man, I kind of have a problem listening to this.
Oh my god.
Whenever you send me links, which is often.
Really? Why do you have a problem with that?
I don't know. He's just so confrontational. I think he wants me to have a problem with that.
But that's a good thing. I don't know. Maybe you're just being a pansy about it.
No, yeah, I totally am.
Oh, okay.
But
you're just too sensitive.
Yeah, he hurts.
This is a Noreaster podcast.
He
no, well, I guess we're supposed to be sensitive. We're supposed to be teaching people how to be sensitive.
Is that what we founded the Noreaster to do?
Basically. Well,
I thought it was to be sensual.
Right. Well, we really founded it for. Well, you know what that's all about. For the ladies. But then, it hasn't yielded any yet.
No, I don't think it will.
No.
If it had, it would have by now,
Right.
And
but no, we could save other people.
Wait. Okay, let's kind of step outside of ourselves right now.
Okay. Out of body experience.
How are we getting ladies sitting in your bedroom?
Because they're going to hear the podcast. Don't, you should say we're in a studio.
Nah, we're on your bed. And this is the creak of your bed. Just hanging out.
That just makes it sound weird.
Yeah, why are we on your bed?
Because we don't have anywhere. Because we got kicked out of the radio.
Oh, yeah. They kicked us out to your room.
That's right.
Those jerks.
Jackwagon.
Who is it that runs the
Norwich University?
Yeah, those jerks.
Yeah. But anyway. No, we're educating people in the art of seduction and passion.
And really?
No. That's what we say. We always post stuff. And we post a lot of Alicia Keys videos, and we're like, this is how you talk to the ladies, blah, blah, blah. But
I think it's more she's seducing us. And
we're just so
seduced
that we don't even know. That we're just mind babble.
Yeah, what? It's like It's like watching that music video by Shakira.
I don't even know.
Every one.
Yeah, all of them where I
It's
just
like I mean, her hips don't lie.
No.
You can't
You
look
just
away.
get lost.
Yeah. It's the
You wake up 3 hours later,
that
like
She-Wolf video.
Macy's parking lot, and you're just like, what happened?
Yeah, really.
What did happen? You don't even know.
Well, that's what we're trying to find out.
She's a she-wolf.
Get to the essence of.
Yeah. Why are we really here? What's our true purpose?
I think to watch Rusty Dwee's drill a cat on TV.
No, that's not. That has nothing to do with it.
Well, I was at work the other day, and this guy I work with watches, or well, no, doesn't watch, but he listens to the Howard Stern show.
Oh, jeez. That's what we'll do. We'll turn this into one of those.
No. But he was telling me about Louis C.K., and he came on the show the other day, and it was just so funny. It was like all these things about Louis C.K. that just you don't really know because, you know, other people... I mean, it's not like Howard Stern isn't Regis and Kathy Lee, or Regis and Kelly, or Regis and whoever.
Philbin? Oh, that's his last name.
Yeah. So they ask, like, more in-depth questions, you know, stuff that you put on the internet. And
like on a podcast.
Yeah. And it's just like... Well, when I first tried to find the...
So are you paraphrasing someone else's show that someone told you about on our show?
Yeah, because it was awesome.
Is that how boring this is? Nobody's going to listen to this. They'll just go look up that Howard Stern thing.
Yeah, hey,
They'll be
guys.
Like, man, the Noreaster sucks.
Hey, everybody.
But they linked me to a funny
Who's
video.
going to listen to this? Go check out that Howard Stern video with Louis C.K.
Yeah.
There's, like, hookers... And there's, like, bad parenting. Like, his parents sent him to a retarded camp.
Yeah.
Like, a camp for, like, special children. And he, and then he went for 3 years. Like, that's the best part. It's like, he realized...
Okay, see, now you're ruining it for them. They're going to watch it, and they're already going to know what happened.
Well, they're going to know one part of one thing that happened. It's like an hour and a half.
This podcast sucks. This is the worst podcast I've ever been a part of. But by default, also the best.
Yeah, so in your face.
Yeah.
In your own face.
Damn it.
So you just went to Sarducci's?
Sarducci's? Yeah.
Sarducci's.
A restaurant I'm no longer welcome in.
No,
there was a loud, humorous poem read by a member of our dining party that caused other diners to leave the immediate area that we were sitting in. And then they literally stopped seating people at the tables around us. and I kid you not, they started dimming the lights in the part of the restaurant that we were in. They did it more than once. They did it twice. They turned the lights down to try and like get us out.
Now what was so foul that like they did that to you?
You know, the poem included something about pedophile shoes. Because the guy wore shoes and they were like pedophile shoes.
What are pedophile shoes though?
And they're like kids' sneakers in an adult size.
Yeah, that'd be like pedophile
like light up Skechers. Because then the pedophile could be like, hypothetically, I don't know this, but he could be like, oh yeah, same shoes.
Like, hey, check it.
Same
hey,
shoes.
check out my shoes light up. Totally.
Want to hang out my van? You know? Like, I imagine that's what happens.
We could go play on our BMX bikes together.
Yeah, our Huffies. So, you know, they got offended. And it was someone that I knew. I don't know if they know who I am, so I'm going to, you know, shield my identity in case they listen to this podcast. Which I don't think they will.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Because we swore already.
Right.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway.
They wouldn't like that.
You know,
they'd move away.
The word that the waiter used was more than mildly offended, is how he described their mood.
Wait, the waiter, like, told you?
That they were more... Because we were joking. Because, like, we just saw them get up and go out to the porch. This restaurant has a porch. So we were like, oh, you know, they probably just wanted to sit out there. But the joke was like, oh, we already made one group leave. Ha, ha, ha. And then the waiter comes over and he's like, they were more than mildly offended.
They were...
So,
like,
what does that even mean?
Lukewarm.
Yeah, what does that even mean? That's like saying it's warmer than lukewarm. Mildly offended is not that offended. Wouldn't you just say they were offended?
They were medium salsa offended.
Yeah. They were. Yeah, they were gringo salsa offended. Like, why wouldn't you just say they were pissed or they were offended? Like, because it's like he almost didn't want to offend us with how offensive we were being. So he was like, they were more than mildly offended.
Well, fuck that guy and his sensibilities.
Yeah. just because he had like 9 kids.
And pedophile shoes.
No, that guy's cool. He was one of
the
our...
waiter?
No, the guy with the pedophile shoes is part of our table. He's a cool guy, but he just needs to get some new shoes.
Is he a pedophile?
No. He's a nice guy. He has kids of his own. He's not a pedophile.
I'm kind of mildly offended now. I didn't really understand that.
Are you more than mildly offended, or are you just mildly offended? Because if you're just mildly offended, I don't really care.
I would just move my table away from you.
Well, they did that. We're not welcome in that restaurant.
Wait, but how far, like, into their meal were they? Was it like...
They hadn't been served yet.
Oh, okay. Then that's not a big deal.
I don't think we'd been served.
Do you think they would have if they had, like, say they had, like, 5 courses out? They had, like...
Well, they were more than mildly offended. Yeah, they have to
if they were, like, medium offended, they would have just thrown the table over and like, left in a storm.
Right. Yeah, I'll have to... I'd be curious to know if they were eating, if they would have been there. But also, if they were eating, maybe they wouldn't have heard it. I mean, he said it pretty loud. The volume was... Because he's an older guy, you know, his hearing's not that good.
They didn't like it!
Yeah. Pedophile shoes!
Yeah. Oh, the guy saying, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the waiter. I thought
quiet.
it was like an elderly waiter at a fancy restaurant.
No, he was a young guy. He was very metrosexual. You know, like he was like... His hair was gelled and he's wearing like a button. His top couple buttons weren't done and he wasn't wearing a shirt under it.
Oh, you were just like staring at his chest?
I was like, ooh. What are you doing later? After you're done mildly offending people? Maybe I can mildly offend you, mister. But yeah, but anyway. So, you know, there's plenty of restaurants out there.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. So, anyway. So I was listening to the radio the other day, as I often do, and this country song was playing.
Uh-huh.
And this guy's singing about a girl, and he's all sweet on her, and he says, she's 10 pounds of sugar in a 5-pound sack. Or bag. I don't know if he said sack.
Did he say sack? That's kind of odd imagery.
I think he said bag. But, yeah. But anyway, so that's like, he's trying to be nice, right? And he's like saying something nice about her.
Like calling her like a sack of sugar.
Right. Like, he's saying she's more sugar than she's supposed to be.
Wait, so she's too sweet?
But
Is
anyway.
that like an insult?
But even beyond this, we'll come back to this. Mm-hmm. What I'm getting at is that the original expression is 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. That's the original expression.
I've never heard that. I've never heard either.
That's like it means clusterfuck. Like 10. Oh man, this is 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
Oh, it's
like shit's going bad.
There's so much shit that you can't fit it in the bag.
Yeah, it is just overflowing. It's on your shoes. Like you're trying to pick it up in your hands. And it's gross.
Well, that makes sense. But like the 10 pounds of sugar.
Even then,
we got too much sugar in this bag.
And if the sugar gets on the floor, you have to throw it away.
Too specific.
It's a waste of sugar.
I don't. Yeah, right?
This is a dumb country song.
That's how you get ants.
Like, I'm upset. Yeah, exactly. That is why we have ants in this house. See, I don't know. But I'm sure, like, country girls heard that, and they're like, oh, dang. Man, Luke Bryan, you can sugar my sack any day.
Well, gee dang it.
Well, gee golly. I like to stuff some sugar in your sack. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But... yeah. Okay. So that's my issue with that song.
Okay. Well, the only like modern country song that I like that I've heard is like I want to love you like my dog does, or what? I want you to love me.
Oh yeah.
How does that go? What are the lyrics?
It's something like that. I don't know the lyrics, but it's
want you to love me like my dog does, baby.
Because it's like an unconditional
love. Because it's so ridiculous. Yeah, unconditional love. It's just so true, you know, from the heart.
Because dogs aren't materialistic.
No, and I love dogs.
Dogs don't break your heart.
Like bitches.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, okay, here's another song related to...
Is it a country song?
No, this is a pop song.
Oh, okay.
Bruno Mars.
I hate Bruno Mars.
Yeah, he's a douche. Anyway, he has a song, and it's all about, I should have bought you flowers, like, I should have held your hand. I should have brought you to parties because I know you love to dance. These are like the kind of lyrics.
Okay.
Now, what I'm wondering is why is there no song by a female artist? You know, Mariah Carey, Alicia Keys,
Mariah,
Ashanti, the 3 female artists that there are out there that I know of.
What about Beyonce?
Okay, 4.
Wait,
Rihanna's 5.
Yep, that's good. That's good.
Adele, maybe. No, shut up.
She's like...
Yeah, shut up.
She's white.
So anyway, yeah, she's not exotic.
What?
So anyway,
What?
Anyway,
Continue.
there's no song by a female artist going, I should have cooked you breakfast. I should have washed your car. Like, but I think people are going to say I'm sexist for thinking that. But that's true. Shouldn't there be a song like that?
Why?
Because, like, it's not like guys have to always do stuff for girls. I feel like that's how our culture is.
Oh, you mean like the whole chivalry is dead thing, but it's not really because of the way everyone acts?
Well, yeah, but it's like, I don't know. It's like women want equality, right? And I'm not saying women want equality. I'm saying, like, I agree with that, right? That's obviously, women are people.
Just talk it out.
Yeah, that's a bad, but like, women deserve equality. They deserve the same pay that they don't always get, and that's bullshit. They should get paid the same for the same job and everything like that.
Uh-huh.
I agree with that. But then women also want you to still pay for dinner and buy their movie tickets and get them a ring. Like,
really?
we'll be an equal society when it's just as common for a woman to propose to a man as it is for a man to propose to a woman. Because right now, if a woman wants to marry a man, she has to, like, pressure him by, like, leaving catalogs on the counter with, like, engagement rings and hinting and being like, oh, that's a nice ring. Oh, I heard Sherry's getting engaged. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying?
No, I see what you're saying, but I don't like... Personally, I don't like the whole idea of marriage,
It freaks me out.
Well, no, I could see myself getting married one day, sure. But the way it is, it's just like, it's part of, like, the culture that we live in to want to get married. It's not, like, something that we all really want. It's like when people get married too young, and it's like, I mean, it's not obvious, but it's like, you look at it from, like, far away, from, like, your position, and you're thinking, like, okay, that's totally not going to work. Like, they got married just because, I don't know, insecurities in both of them or something. And
it's also, like, society, like, is like, that's what
you
do.
It's like pressure, yeah.
That's what,
you get a job, you go to college, you get a job, you get married.
Well, it's like people who don't go to college, it's the same thing. It's like, everyone makes it feel like you should go to college, but, that's not for everybody. Not everybody should get married and have kids.
Yeah.
Because some people are terrible parents, like.
No, that's so true.
And, like, yeah. Look at all the divorces out there. Wow, this is really taking a sad turn.
Well, I just think, like, but you went on about equality and stuff. It's more complicated than that. It's not like, I don't know, it's a tough question. It's like, it's with each person, like there's an expectation for the dude, like, in his own head, to buy the woman, like, do the chivalrous act.
Right. Get down on one knee.
Yeah.
And, like, with a beautiful landscape in the background.
And it's just so dumb.
I mean, it works for some people. But, like, if you're a woman and you can't handle your guy just proposing, like, in the bathroom, or, like, like you wake up in the morning, he's still asleep, and you just left the ring, like, on the sink.
I guess my problem is that it seems so fake. Like, doing, like, something ostentatious like that.
It's all...
Like, it's like fake love, It's like, I love you so fucking much. But it's not true.
Real love is going to the bathroom with the door open. Or, like, taking a dump while she's brushing her teeth.
That's pretty cliche. But, sure, I guess. Well, I mean, it's in the, like, you can be, you don't have to be on all the time. Like, you can be around each other and just be, like,
well, it's like all those hip-hop
sleepy
songs.
Or, like, tired and not, like, just, like, horny or, like just fake.
Well, yeah.
Real.
It's like all those hip-hop songs where it's like, you look... Or there is a hip-hop song. I'm not saying all those, but there's one where it's like, you look... That's when you're the prettiest, chilling with no makeup on. And he's, like, saying, like, you don't have to get all dolled up. If you really love somebody...
You ain't gotta get no weave.
Yeah. If you really love somebody, you can see them when they're, they just, like, annihilated the toilet. And you can
Why do you just go straight to the toilet with everything?
Because this is the Noreaster Podcast. It has to be...
Okay,
we gotta be edgy.
No, we don't need to be.
And toilets are wicked edgy.
They're totally not in right now, which means that's awesome.
But they're like, I don't know. That's your lowest moment.
Yeah.
For me. So, like, it's real love when you can get past that. But also it could be, like, if you're crying, you know, like, or whatever. Whatever time where you would think, you know, oh, this could never be romantic. That doesn't matter.
See, I like what you say about, like, the crying thing. Because, like, I can understand someone not wanting to shit in the same room as you. But
see,
like,
I don't understand.
Like, there's a lot of people that, like, hide their emotions and, like, and just don't want to be real with somebody. Like, show the whole spectrum. Like, sad, happy.
Right. Well, and that's, like, the difference between,
A healthy relationship.
Dating someone or being, I don't know what to call it, but, like,
deeper in the relationship.
Because, like, your first 5 dates, maybe, or whatever. I don't know. I don't date, but you're putting on something.
Uh-huh.
You're trying to make an impression. But then after that, it should either get to the point where you don't really have to do that anymore. You can kind of, like, you don't have to wear your best shirt, or because you don't have 5 nice shirts anyway, unless you're freaking loaded. But you know, I totally lost myself here, but. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of tells you when it's going to work or if it's not going to work.
So you're saying love, I can say love, right? Love for you is not having to put on a fancy shirt.
So and being able to take a dump with the door open.
You sound like my dad.
Hey,
that's
man.
him.
Yeah, he loves you guys because he's always shitting with the door open.
He's like, hey, you heard about this?
Yeah, see?
Hey, Dad, shut the goddamn door.
Yeah. No, but, like, I don't know. Yeah. Love it, like, once you've been in a really in-depth relationship, it's... I don't know what I'm trying to say, but, like...
Easier? Because it's, like, it's natural? You don't have to...
Well, that's when you know, I guess. Is, like... when you're not trying to put on an impression at all. You're just trying to be. But then, like, I don't know. I think it is nice. Even if you're in a relationship where, you know, it's totally real and... It's still nice to do the cheesy bullshit, though, sometimes. Like, I know it's fake, but it's like... It can be fun, I guess.
Well, that's because, like, that's when you realize it, you know? When you do, like, the...
When you know it's cheesy is when...
Yeah, when you know it's like I'm doing this because of the way I feel, not because I want to pretend that I feel this way, you know?
Right, and I'm not doing this because I have to. I'm doing this because I think it's fun, or... Because
hilarious.
It's funny, right. Which is... I think
90% of the time.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, because if you think about it, the things we do for quote-unquote love or romanticism are pretty stupid. Like buying flowers or like...
Well, the worst is, like, when you love somebody and then they don't love you. Just getting, like, high school about it. You know? Like, where you're just like, man, I want to watch, like, shitty romance movies, or, like, I don't know, listen to
Bruno Mars with that person, or like you would do that for that person. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's just like you want,
or you're sad,
like, so you're sad, so you're just like, you're feeding that emotion.
You're just
like,
crying.
Looking at,
you're crying into a pint of Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, it's not even about, like, crying though. It's just about, like,
you want that sappy romance. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying I want that.
I'm not saying you, but I mean, like, when you're in that place that you just described.
Well, it's like you never want to get to that place. That's like I don't know. I kind of lost track.
Yeah, I'm a little.
But it's
lost.
like.
Does that have anything to do with going to the bathroom, or?
No, it's just like a different side of love, you know, where you get like.
Where you watch, like, The Notebook.
Yeah, you watch The Notebook, and then you actually feel something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, right?
That's a dark place
That's
to
a
be,
dark
huh?
place to... Like, usually, you'd watch Notebook, and you'd be like...
This is a dumb movie, man.
Like wow. Like,
Big man, I hope she dumps
that chick?
Hope she dumps her tank top out.
Yeah. Yeah, normally you watch that, and you're like, man, she's fucking hot.
Yeah,
But then when you're in, like, that mode, you know...
You're, like, crying. You're, like, sniffle.
Like, what? But he was... The old guy? Oh, my phone, no!
And then, like, if you guys are there, you're like, they're like, dude, are you sniffling? You're like, no, man. No, man.
No,
I'm
dude.
cool. I'm cool.
I feel.
Let's go back to watching sports, man. Awesome. Rock and roll. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, or you listen to, like, sad David Bowie songs.
Right, or like even yeah, and you actually feel sad. I'm with you.
Yeah, because normally it's just like, oh, this is good music, or like it's totally different. You don't feel
right. You're listening. You're getting a totally different experience from it.
It's like it's scary when you get to that point.
Yeah, you're like, man, what's going on? I gotta just rub one out and forget about this.
No, that's worse. That's worse.
I guess I'm not with you then. I don't know what you're saying. That always works for me.
Never ever.
But, like, what do you do to fix that? Have you fixed that? Are you still feeling that way? Is that how you feel right now?
No, I don't feel that way right now. I mean, I've felt that way before.
Yeah.
Like, I've related to, like, sad music.
And what helped you get past that?
I don't know, just, like, I guess it's, like, an everyday thing, you know?
You feel like that every day?
No. It's, like, an everyday, like, you just keep going.
Every day.
Or it's like
I write the book.
Or it's like it's not like an all the time thing. It's like every once in a while. It's like
that time of the month. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, but
exactly.
Sometimes yeah.
No, but you get it. It's
sometimes
like,
you're more emotional.
Yeah.
And then other times you're like, I don't fucking care. It's the fucking Notebook, man.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie's got nice.
Like sometimes you get really angry. You're like, fuck this place.
Yeah, and then you listen to leave. You listen to really hard rock and roll, and you're like,
I love that. I love being angry listening to heavy music, like
and you're like driving
High on Fire.
Yeah. Or Clutch.
Have you heard their new album?
No, but I saw it online. But I've heard.
I've been listening. This like 40-year-old dude I work with. He brought it in. He brought in the album. We've been listening to it all week.
Nice.
It's just awesome. And there's this really old Asian woman that I'm working with now.
Yeah.
And we played it while she's in the aisle, and she hasn't said anything yet, but I feel like she's going to any day now.
She's just going to be like, this is awesome.
She's like, oh, thank you, Alex, for this awesome music.
You enlightened me to your culture, and I thank you.
No, she lives in Burlington. She has like 3 kids. One's graduating high school. One's graduated from college. One's in college.
Wow.
They're all going to like Champlain, too.
Really? So she's going to be working until she dies, basically.
That's sad, but yeah.
Well, I mean, that's an expensive school.
It really is.
I know a guy, my brother goes there, and he's never going to not be in debt.
Oh, yeah. What's his major? Is it graphic?
No, it's like communications now.
Oh, it's communications. Okay.
It was art.
That's
arts and farts.
That's cool, though. I mean, that's hard to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a cool major if you never want to get a job. Or you want to work at Panera Bread.
I do like their assorted breads. I've never had it. I've never been to Panera Bread. I don't want to go.
They're going to be a new one.
Too many carbohydrates.
They're building a new one.
I do like the 3 tomatoes, though.
Oh, really?
There. Yeah.
I had a friend who had a bad experience there, and he like wrote them a letter and got a gift card. And then...
Maybe I like it just because
and then
it's
he went back
basement.
and it still was... wait, 3 tomatoes is in a basement?
Oh, it looks... They have like the brick and stuff, and it looks like a wine cellar.
Don't the waitresses wear tight black pants?
Probably. They all do everywhere.
Yeah, so that's probably why you like it. I mean, that's why I would like it.
Sure. But no, I like it. It has a nice ambiance. And,
right. And you can...
good food. But it's expensive.
Yeah,
so I don't like going there.
I wouldn't like it.
No, you'd go in and you'd be like, fuck this.
I'd be like, sweet, like, nice can on that waitress over there.
But we all know you cry during The Notebook, so.
I've never seen The Notebook. I can honestly... I've seen the worst, or like the most chick flick I've seen was like A Walk to Remember. It's about like somebody has cancer and somebody else is in love with that person, and like somebody likes telescopes.
Who's in it?
Oh, I don't know. This was like back when I was in school. But I just saw...
like a year ago.
Yeah, well, back in middle school. Oh. This was just... I just saw Admission. It had Paul Rudd and Tina Fey. And that was kind of a date movie. I was on a date when I saw it.
When was that?
Saturday.
No, that's like a new movie?
Yes, it's in theaters.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
And I love Paul Rudd, and Tina Fey is really funny.
Yeah, Tina Fey's awesome.
And that was kind of chick flicky, and I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
So maybe I am a sensitive guy. But, you know, I don't...
You'll never know.
I don't show it with this tough outer shell, you know?
Because
like,
take my steroids.
Yeah, I'm always in the gym, you know, I'm lifting the weights. Lifting up the weights.
Oh, we never did the Smoking Sisters.
No, we'll save that for another podcast.
Right.
We didn't want to lose our listeners in the first podcast. But
Sharon! Sorry, I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't even know what that... Did you say Sauron?
Sharon.
Have you been watching Lord of the Rings?
Sharon. That's too Ozzy.
I broke the mic.
Uh-oh. They're gonna hear... There's a big thud.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Did you feel that earthquake?
Is everybody okay?
Wait, how long are we going on for?
We're supposed to be 30 minutes.
Okay. Does it have to be exact?
No.
Okay.
No, but, I mean, I got shit to do here in like 20 minutes, so we gotta wrap it up here within the next 15.
Okay. So I guess what we were saying earlier is that love hurts.
Love hurts.
And it's good to know when it's real and not be like a douche and pretend it's real.
Right. Well, the biggest thing is...
It's all about waiting.
If you love somebody, you truly love somebody, or you feel that you do, you don't need to define your love by societal standards.
Okay.
You don't need to say you're going out. You don't need to buy a ring and get engaged. You don't need to go to bad movies and drink cheap wine out of a box, but tell her it came out of a bottle. You don't need to do any of that stuff. You'll know. You do what you feel. And if that is shitting with the door open, God damn it, you shit with the door open. I'm trying not to let this get too serious.
It's like your picture of love is like an episode of According to Jim with like much. Jim Belushi.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I guess mine is.
Yours is yours is The Notebook or something.
No, it's not that. It's not that at all. It's like, I don't know. I was just thinking about like the other side of things, like when you. Because you were talking about, like romance in the relationship. I'm thinking, not in the relationship, you know?
What do you mean?
Like, when you're, alone. And it's lame.
There is no romance when you're alone.
Oh, yeah, there is.
It takes two to romance, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you and every single girl you ever see.
Like you and Mariah Carey.
Yeah, no, seriously. It's like...
That's not romance, my friend.
It's like, because... I don't know, you see, beautiful people, and, and you just, want to be with the beautiful people, or anybody. It doesn't even matter.
Dude, you want to be with the nice cans.
No, it's not even that. It's not beautiful or anything. It's just,
beautiful on the inside.
Yeah, it's just someone you like.
Someone who's, yeah, that's why you gotta meet new people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
meeting new people.
We puked out heart stuff today.
That's weird.
This has gotten deep.
Yeah, based on your posts on our Noreaster Facebook. I wanted to say Northeaster, but I wouldn't let myself.
Facebook.com/Northeastern802.
Yeah, that. All of your really insensitive posts.
Yeah, because that's funny. I don't want to talk about love, man. I want to be funny. I want to talk about shit with the door open.
This is so unfunny.
Yeah.
Oh, except for shitting with the door open.
Well, see, I keep trying to bring it back there because I think you're an intellectual. You're an intellectual individual. You try to be you try to raise the level, and I'm trying to keep it, in the gutter, talking about loud farts and prostitutes.
Well, not that dark.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. But this has been the Noreaster Podcast that you've been listening to. I can't believe that anyone listened this long.
You know what? Let's throw in the one person's name who's going to. That's Brad.
Brad PQ. Yeah. Brad PQ just bought a new truck. He got a Toyota Tundra.
Let's talk about Brad a little bit.
It's a full cab with a cap.
I can't wait to see that truck.
Yeah, Brad, take us for a ride.
I'm going to put my bike in it.
Yeah. Brad, I hope you have a big truck because we're going to ride in it. We're going to roll the windows down and go do the arm thing out the window.
He's doing the arm thing right now, Brad. He's doing it.
Just for you.
I'm doing it too.
Yeah, Brad, you're probably at work right now.
You can't even see this.
You're at work right now listening to this, and you're probably just laughing to yourself quietly, and everyone else is
it's they're talking about me. Hey, everybody, they're talking about me. I'm Brad Pickey. What's his middle name?
I should know that.
I'm gonna take a guess. Michael?
I think it might actually be.
Yeah?
That or his dad's name is Michael.
I feel like that makes sense. That would be his middle name. He's
If that's not it, it is now.
We should just call him Mike, and like until he
Mikey!
listens to this, and then we'll know when he listens to this. He'll be like, "You guys."
He'll be like, "What are you guys talking about?" And then they'll be like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, you, Mike.
Oh. All right. Well, thank you for listening. Whoever did listen, if you listened. This has been the Noreaster Podcast. Again, follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, kind of. It's my Twitter. It's my Twitter. I'm not going to keep up. We have a Noreaster Twitter, but I'm not going to. Because then I have to sign out of my account.
Twitter's kind of boring.
Yeah, go to @MulletWarehouse on Twitter. All one word, Mullet Warehouse.
Should we do a blog?
No.
Yeah, it's too much work.
Yeah, we have a Facebook page. We'll post there. Facebook.com/Northeastern802.
It's like super easy to just talk and then just upload it.
Yeah, this is what we're going to do most of the time.
Because we do this a lot.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends. And your mother.
Go,
And your mother's friends.
Hey,
Hey,
this
guy.
Tell your mother's friends, you shit with the door open.
Yeah. Tell her, that's that's a good pickup line. We're going to leave you with this. You go up to a girl, and you're like, you don't know what to say to her, she's really attractive, whatever, she's not really attractive, she's really attractive to you, she has what you want. You go up to her and you say, hey, I'd like to get so comfortable with you, I could shit with the door open. And then just pat her on the butt, just lightly, just a light butt pat, and see what happens.
See, love for us is just a little bit different.
It's a little bit, yeah. But if you do that, write us at the Noreaster, just write to your local congressman.
Send us a letter.
Yeah, send us a letter. We could actually do that.
You do have a P.O. box.
Yeah. But anyway.
We could use my home address.
Yeah.
But I don't want to tell it to you.
Just don't come here.
Yeah, don't.
Send your letters, but please don't come here.
Stay away.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I had like a bunch of stuff I wanted to say.
Write it down.
And then I should. That's what I'm going to do next time. I'll come prepared.
Because we got to fill
I didn't realize we were going to like fill up 30 minutes of just like talking.
Yeah, and we're going to have to do it again. So
oh, man.
Write it down.
That sucks. Whoever's listening to this, you suck.
This is the worst podcast ever.
Who said that? You said that earlier.
I said that multiple times.
Yeah, you said that a couple of times.
I've only listened to one other podcast.
But yeah, why did we... okay.
All
right, yeah, see you guys next week.
Yep.
Fuck off.
Have a good week. Fuck you. Have a good week. Fuck you. Have a good week. Fuck you. Have a good week.